Members of Fly Music Society, welcome back to the channel. So today, I'm excited that we're finally going to get back into Falling in Reverse. Watch the World Burn was kind of one of my the most fun I had doing a reaction. I kind of got down deep into a rabbit hole of Ronnie Radke, learning a little bit about him and kind of their whole lore, I guess, or his whole lore and the band's whole lore, without getting any spoilers as to, you know, other songs that they do. So I'm excited to get into this one. We're gonna do Popular Monster today. This was kind of the most requested song to do after Watch the World Burn. I'm not sure if this is gonna be more on the rock side, more on the hip hop side, or if it's gonna be a mixture of the two like they did in Watch the World Burn, but we shall see. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. A really innovative way to kind of mix genres that Ronnie Radke does and the band does, obviously. You got a lot of kind of EDM sounds to it with the with the mechanical beats or the techno beats and stuff. And then you have the guitars come in and the double bass, the growls, the scream, high screams, low screams, all that cool stuff that I like in rock music mixed in with hip hop, my two favorite genres. So this is right up my alley. I'm excited to get into this. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get into it. Following in Reverse, Popular Monster. Go. There we go with the synth. What the heck?
Yeah.
Looks like a production again.
I wake up every morning with my head up in a daze. I'm not sure if I should say this, fuck, I'll say it anyway. Everybody tries to tell me that I'm going through a phase. I don't know if it's a phase, I just wanna feel okay, yeah.
Everybody's dead. Holy shit. Let's back up. Wake up every morning with my head up in a daze. I'm not sure if I should say this. I'll say it anyway. Everybody tries to tell me that I'm going through a phase. I don't know if it's a phase. I just want to feel okay. I mean, what's weird is with a lot of these artists that a couple of these artists that I've reacted to, Ren being one, Ronnie being one, they both have had but very different issues, right? Ronnie's had trouble with the law. We know that. He's had drug and alcohol problems. You know, for a doctor to say it's just a phase when he knows that he's essentially depressed is what it sounds like he's talking about here. I'd be frustrated. I'd be angry too. I don't know if I would kill an entire courtroom, but I'd be angry too. All right, let's continue.
My head up in a daze. I'm not sure if I should say this, fuck, I'll say it anyway. Everybody tries to tell me that I'm going through a phase. I don't know if it's a phase, I just wanna feel okay, yeah. I battle with depression, but the question still remains. Is this post-traumatic stressing or am I suppressing rage? And my doctor tries to tell me that I'm going through a phase. Yeah, it's not a fucking phase, I just wanna feel okay, okay.
Preach, man. As you guys know, I'm just now getting back into therapy. I think people who go into therapy with the right mindset want to be okay. They just want to feel better. We can talk about the kind of underlying stuff there where you can be scared of being okay. But for the most part, people going into therapy, they want to be okay. They want to feel normal. They want to feel like they belong in their own skin, in the life they're living. So I definitely feel that.
Still remains, is this post-traumatic stressing or am I suppressing rage? And my doctor tries to tell me that I'm going through a phase. Yeah, it's not a fucking phase, I just wanna feel okay, okay. Yeah, I struggle with this bullshit every day, and it's probably cause my demons simultaneously rage. It obliterates me, the sentence overrates me, annihilates me. I'm about to break down, searching for a way out. I'm a liar, I'm a cheater, I'm a non-believer.
I feel like that's a crazy visual. I feel like the way he transitions is really good in his voice, right? Because when he's rapping, right, he has that intense kind of almost like a growl, which we knows how to do, but he's almost like rapping in his fry voice. That's like his fry voice, and then he switches to clean vocals here. I mean, he's still kind of screaming, but really cool how he was able to move into it. And this is what I expected from Falling in Reverse when I did my first one with Watch the World Burn, which was kind of 30 Seconds to Mars-esque, almost like a poppy emo kind of stuff, which this part is. I'm not saying the band is, I'm saying this part is. This is what I thought they were. Much more. Let's talk about the visuals real quick. He's seeing monsters in everybody, right? I see that multiple ways. He's a monster, he's seeing the inner demons or the inner monsters of others, right? Not what's on the outside, but what's on the inside. But I also see that as like his mind's playing tricks on him because of all of this, you know, depression and everything he's going through, like psychosis almost. So he's seeing things that's not actually there. So that's kind of how I see that. He said, I struggle with this bullshit every day, and it's probably because my demons simultaneously rage. It obliterates me, disintegrates me, annihilates me. My demons simultaneously rage. Imagine like you have this rage inside, or a part of you that's raging inside. Now imagine all these different aspects of you all just push rage to the surface all at the same time. It's a lot to take, man. That's, again, going with the visuals where he's kind of, looks like he's killed everybody in the courtroom. Crazy. Because I'm about to break down. I'm searching for, I'm a liar, I'm a cheater, I'm a non-believer, I'm a popular monster. Okay. So I see that as like popular, not necessarily being like popular, but more so being the modern day monster, right? Not an actual like werewolf or goblin or vampire, but more so the modern day monster that we sometimes give that moniker to people in the mainstream or people in the media or what have you, right? I'm not going to name any names, but you can kind of guess what I'm getting at here. We call them monsters. That's what he's alluding to as popular monster. At least that's how I see it. Okay, let's go.
I'm a popular monster. I think I'm going nowhere like a rat trapped in a maze. Every wall that I knock down is just a wall that I replace. I'm in a race against myself, I try to keep a steady pace. How the fuck will I escape if I never close my case? Oh my God.
These bars are going by fast, but they're really, 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 really important. I think I'm going nowhere like a rat trapped in a maze. Very straightforward. Every wall that I knock down is just a wall that I replace. He's putting up his own walls and then knocking them down and just replacing it again with his own wall or his own problems, right? Removing a problem, creating his own problems. I'm in a race against myself. I try to keep a steady pace. He's trying to get ahead of himself with the rage, the depression, what might be his next trigger, all those things. He's trying to get ahead of it. If he's always trying to do that, always trying to be ahead of it, he can never stop and fix it. Hence the never close my case. Okay, let's continue.
Trapped in a maze, every wall that I knock down is just a wall that I replace. I'm in a race against myself, I try to keep a steady pace. How the fuck will I escape if I never close my case? Oh my God, I keep on stressing. Every second that I waste is another second sooner to a blessing I won't take. But my therapist will tell me that I'm going through a stage. Yeah, it's not a fucking stage, I just wanna feel okay. Okay, motherfucker, now you got my attention. I need to change a couple things cause something is missing.
Now it's not everybody or his doctor telling him it's a phase or a stage. Now it's his therapist telling him it's a stage. So nobody believes that he's actually going through these issues, these problems. Again, I'd be angry.
Is another second sooner to a blessing I won't take. But my therapist will tell me that I'm going through a stage. Yeah, it's not a fucking stage, I just wanna feel okay. Okay, motherfucker, now you got my attention.
That camera shake with the camera shake with the beat drop is crazy.
I won't take, but my therapist will tell me that I'm going through a stage. Yeah, it's not a fucking stage, I just wanna feel okay. Okay, motherfucker, now you got my attention. I need to change a couple things cause something is missing. And what if I was to lie, tell you everything is fine? Every single fucking day, I get closer to the grave. I am terrified, I'm feeling safe and I will again.
Now you got my attention. I need to change a couple things because something is missing. He's missing something to help fix himself. And what if I were to lie, tell you everything was fine? It wouldn't make a difference. Every single fucking day I get close to the grave, I'm terrified.
What if I were to lie, tell you everything is fine? Every single fucking day, I get closer to the grave. I am terrified, I'm feeling safe and I will again. Crush my car just to feel again. Let out race me, terrorize me. I am lately, cause I'm about to break down. Searching for a way out. I'm a liar, I'm a cheater, I'm a non-believer. I'm a popular
Okay, I have to like watch that whole thing again because first I was focusing on the music, then the visuals. I got a brain overload. Here we go again. Oh, we're sick and tired of wondering, praying to a God that you don't believe. Basically, people are praying when they don't actually believe in who they're praying to. We're searching for the truth in the lost and found, the lost cause. So the question I ask, where the F is your God now? Damn, bro. I'm not gonna talk about. I've talked enough about my thoughts on religion. I'm not gonna go there. But crazy.
Tired of wandering, praying to a God that you don't believe. You're searching for the truth in the lies that burn. So the question I ask is, where the fuck is your God now?
That's a crazy man.
'Cause I'm about to break down, searching for a way out.
That was nuts.
I'm a liar, I'm a cheater, I'm a non-believer. Not a popular monster. Break down, falling into love, now we're falling apart. Not a popular monster.
I missed that line before. He said, I break down, falling into love now with falling apart. Oof. He's falling in love with falling apart. This is what I talked about earlier, where I said I wasn't going to talk about it, but he brought it up. We get so used to feeling pain and being depressed and feeling so bad that it's all we know. And we essentially fall in love with that feeling because it's the only feeling we know. That's a deep, deep, deep line. Holy moly.
Falling into love, now we're falling apart. Not a popular monster. I'm a liar, I'm a cheater, I'm a non-believer. I'm a popular monster.
Man. So we're gonna go back to a couple things, but that whole thing at the end with I'm assuming that's his daughter. I'm assuming that that's like his daughter, or supposed to be his daughter. And as soon as he sees her, he comes out of that being a monster. He comes out of that, essentially that emotional break is what this is depicting, right? That's his grounding force. She's the one that keeps him grounded. I resonate. My kids keep me sane. They keep me grounded. They keep me from having mental breaks like this. Wow, man. That was sick. I want to talk about kind of the musical. I talked about the lyrics. I want to talk about like the musical changes. We have the nice synth build up. EDM drums and beats.
Probably cause my demons simultaneously rage. It obliterates me.
And then we come into the natural instruments. So we had a slow, like, we had the EDM stuff or the technical beats and sounds. And then we had the layering of the natural stuff. And then the technical stuff came out. So what we're going to do is we're going to break it down a little bit. We're going to kind of separate some of the track. I didn't have this technology last time I did Falling in Reverse, so this is going to be a kind of a cool way to look at the song. You're going to be able to visualize a little bit kind of the ebbs and flows of the music, but you're also going to be able to isolate vocals. You're going to be able to isolate the drums, the bass, the guitar, and probably some of the synth stuff, which is really cool. It should be able to differentiate enough when we transition to kind of see what that sounds like, which is really cool. I think the most artistic thing, or I guess the most impressive thing about Falling in Reverse's music is how they're able to transition those parts into the live, like the technical stuff into the live instruments, right? I want to see them live. I might do a live track next time, but I really do want to see them live. So here's what we're going to do. This is what I was saying before. So we're going to isolate the vocals here on from the pre-chorus.
Okay, yeah, I struggle with this bullshit every day, and it's probably because my demons simultaneously rage.
So he has that fry in his voice that flows right naturally into the rock stuff.
separates me. Annihilates me.
Right there.
I'm about to break down.
And the background vocals are in Fry while he's singing clean vocals. Really cool. And then, alright, that's what I wanted.
That you don't believe. You're searching for the truth in the lost and found. So the question I ask is, where the fuck is your God now?
So let's do my favorite part of this whole thing, the guitar with the vocals.
We're sick and tired of wandering. I'm about to break down. Tip for away.
Sounds like it's an E flat. At least this part of it is. Tuning. E flat tuning. So the tunings drop down 100%. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if that's like, I'd have to look, C sharp tuning, because it would make sense if they're going from essentially more like B tuning. It's somewhere around there. But it would make sense if they're going to a different key. That makes sense for where they were at. But really cool, that transition there also. There's the high scream. It's a riff, man. Really, really, really cool. I want to hear the guitar with the synth on that portion. Let's see. So the guitars. So we had the guitars playing that super low, heavy riff, right? It's pretty, it's a lot of hammer-ons, pull-offs, stuff like that, palm muting. But we have the synth slowly doing synth strings going up, right? In the high register, we have the guitars in the low register and the bass in the low register. Really cool. Pretty common in music with a lot of depth, meaning a lot of stuff. We have the synth, we have the tech beats, we have bass, drums, sing. There's like 7 different tracks here, right? That we're interweaving in and out. So it's very important to not have stuff stepping on each other, or else you won't hear, you won't hear the bass over the guitar, or the guitar over things like that. So really cool. I like kind of diving deep into those, the overall composition of how they did that. And that's always important on especially rock songs that also intertwine hip-hop elements. So really, really, really cool. Look, I'm a big fan already of Falling in Reverse. When I did my reaction to Watch the World Burn, I think I had that song on repeat for a good month and a half, maybe. I don't even know when that. It wasn't until like a week ago where I finally stopped listening to it and got into other stuff. I wanted to hear Falling in Reverse, but I wanted to hear different stuff, but I hadn't reacted to different stuff, and I don't want to ruin it. So this was kind of me for myself, if that makes sense. But for the most part, I'm very, very impressed with Falling in Reverse. The way that, like I said before, they're able to intertwine different genres and genre bend, but how they're very, very smoothly able to just transition into that. And Ronnie being a jack of all trades with the rock singing, the high screams, the low screams, the fry screams, rapping, and he doesn't just like, I'm rapping monotone because I can rap monotone. He's rapping like intensely in your face, and he got the flows. He has the rhyme schemes. He has the metaphorical rhymes. He has all of that cool stuff that I really enjoy. I'm really excited to get more deeper into Falling in Reverse. If you like this reaction, please make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. It helps me out a lot. I appreciate the support, you guys. And please do remember that good vibes are contagious.